No big deal. Don't mind me, I'm just flexing my awards. That's right, you heard it right. Your boy won 2 awards at a national broadcasting convention. Can we get a round of applause? I'd like to thank the Academy and my parents and grilled cheese sandwiches. So in today's video, we're gonna learn about recognition and how you can take control of your self-worth away from others. But before we get into that, I swear that I have more than one shirt than just a blue short sleeve button up. I promise I have a whole closet of clothes over there. On to the story and today's video topic. But before I get to the award story, we have to jump all the way back to when I was in elementary school, just a wee little lad. Oh boy, weren't those the times of hoping for indoor recess and playing with Legos and having 2 casts on my legs because I walked on my toes as a kid. Oh man, those were the days. But I was a good little boy. I was a good little boy from elementary school and basically until like 11th or 12th grade when I finally figured out that I could misbehave and get away with it. I know it's a little bit controversial, but yeah, contrary to popular belief and what all the adults tell you, you can misbehave from time to time and have fun while at school. It's wild, I know. It took me a long time to figure that out. But in elementary school, I was a good little boy and I did all my homework and I behaved in class. I was very quiet, courteous, and kind. You know, not meaning to flex, but I was a pretty good kid, you know. I was a pretty good kid. Being a good kid, there was one day when I came home and was complaining to my mom about not getting as much attention from the teacher as the other kids. I was probably in 1st or 2nd grade. Here, actually, let me ask. All right, you heard it here first. My mom was also very pissed that I was not getting attention. Apparently it was 4th or 5th grade, but I held the door open for all the kids and I came home and complained that I wasn't getting recognition. And she told me that I was just a sweet little boy and that all those other kids that were getting more attention than I was because they were bad and they misbehaved and they needed correction. Even though I felt like I deserved to get recognition for the stuff that I was doing and all the good behavior and the good performance in school, I wasn't getting it, even though I felt like I deserved it because I was such a good kid. But the point of that story is that very early on, I realized that you can't rely on other people to recognize your good behavior. You have to measure your own self-worth based on your opinion of yourself and what you do, because the world is not centered around you, which is probably another lesson that I learned that day, was that the world is not centered around you. No one pays attention to what you're doing. I mean, friends and family, they know what's going on, but they're not with you 24/7. They don't have a round-the-clock news cycle of what's going on in your life. You're the only one that keeps tabs on that. You've been living your life this entire time. If you haven't, please let me know. You've solved consciousness, and I don't know how you did that, but please share with us your secrets. But we've all been living our lives and we know way better than everyone else. So how would they even measure your self-worth? They don't have the full picture. They get little spurts and small little glimpses. So as usual, you have to look at yourself and measure your own self-worth on the good stuff that you do, because you can't rely on other people to do it. It's very, very nice when other people recognize the good things that you do and the kindness that you show. Those are the special moments, but they tend to be outliers unless you got really, really good friends. Good for you if you get that, because you have awesome friends. So, to the awards. Now, I don't want to trash NBS, the National Broadcasting Society, but I went to a national convention 2 years ago and won these 2 awards. Now, the thing about it is, it was the first time I had gone to an NBS convention, and it was a rockin' time. Any of the friends that I hung out with, love y'all. It was a good time. A few weeks before I went to the convention, they have these awards that they give out to students. There's a ton of different categories: audio, video, news, digital media. There's got digital media. They have a ton of different. One more bark. We're talking like 50 categories to submit projects and win awards. And I had a few projects. I had a audio documentary that I did on my college basketball band, and I was the production director at my college radio station at the time, and we had just redone the station imaging, so I had a bunch of sweepers, you know, those little audio clips that play in between songs, like this is 95.5 rock radio. That's a sweeper if you don't know radio talk. So I made a bunch of sweepers for the radio station, and I liked a few of them, so I submitted them into the radio station sweeper category. 3 different projects that I submitted, 2 of them into the same category. Come the awards, they announced the audio documentary. There were 2 submissions, and one was about like a third world country and starving or whatever, and it was really deep and meaningful. And then it was mine that was called, I think it was just the 6-man band documentary. I didn't get creative with the titles because I didn't realize that they'd be reading off the titles. I didn't win that one. It's fine. You know, I was proud of it, but I didn't need to get recognized for that because I was really happy with that. Come the radio station sweeper awards, and this is in a big conference room with 1,000 students from all over the country. We're all gathered here watching all the awards, and up on the projector, if it's like a video or a photo or audio, they play it. They give an example of the winner. Here comes the radio station sweeper, and it's Mountain 91.5 sweeper, Kyle Fields, and it plays. And then 101.1 the beat sweeper, number 2, Kyle Fields, and the winner is Kyle Fields for Mountain 91.5 sweeper and 101.1. I was the only person in that category to submit projects, and I submitted 2. So I won 2 awards for my 2 sweepers. And at first I was like, who cares? You know, I won by default, right? I guess they could have picked one of them, but they were just so good they didn't want to pick just one. It was ridiculous, right? I won by default. There's nothing to be proud of there. I didn't beat anyone. I didn't even beat myself. So I'm walking up to the stage, like feeling like this is so dumb. If I was in the audience and I saw my goofy ass like walking up to the stage, I'd be like, this guy, I can't believe this guy just won by default, you know? Like, and plus I love that these awards, it says 101.1 the beat sweeper number 2. Like I didn't even name it right. And just as they're handing me these awards, the presenter shakes my hand, congratulates me, and they take a picture with every award winner. And just at that moment, I realized the absurdity of my situation and just accepted it for what it was. I smiled, I shook their hand, and walked off the stage. And again, the point of that story is don't rely on recognition from others. There's been so many times, countless times. I'm gonna set those down. Oh, that's so loud. In fact, I meant to get rid of those awards earlier this year, like in January. So I've held on to these stupid things for 9 or 10 months. I wanted to throw them away, but I wanted to make this exact video. And finally I get to throw them away. Oh my goodness. There's been countless times in my life where I felt like I deserved recognition for hard work or good performance or good deeds like before, and just never received it. And that's fine. And that's fine. So many people go about their days doing the right thing for themselves, for others, and it's a thankless job. And if we never got self-worth or recognized our own hard work and kindness, then we would have a terrible self-image of ourselves because we would always be looking to other people to validate us. And this all seems very obvious. The point of this video is that sometimes we won't get the recognition that we deserve from other people. And if we rely on other people for our own self-image and our own notion of self-worth, then we'll never feel good about ourselves. But speaking of recognition, I wanted to thank all of you that are subscribed to this channel. If you were not aware, we toppled the 100 subscribers mark. It's taken a year and a half and we have finally toppled 100 subscribers on this channel. So thank all of you. I say it quite a lot, but I can never say it enough. I very much appreciate all of you that follow along and enable me and empower me to continue to tell my story, my perspective, and share with you so many memories and spots on my journey for self-improvement, and enable other people to join all of us on this journey to improve ourselves. It's pretty crazy. At the beginning of the year, we had a goal for 1,000 subs. So, you know, we got 2 more months. We got 2 more months before we have to hit 1,000. You know, it's only 10 times as much as what we have now. So I think we can make it. End of 2019 goal, 1,000 subscribers. No, but really, I appreciate all of you. I do not take your support for granted. You know, if you like this type of content and you like my face and what I say, and you are not a part of the ever-growing 100 pack, then you might as well hit that subscribe button and comment down below a story of one time when you felt like you deserved recognition, and we can all recognize all of you on your accomplishments when others wouldn't. That's all I have for today, and I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, night, morning. I'll see you next time. With me, I have a box of matches, and one match will represent the 100 subscribers to this channel, and I'm gonna strike this, and it's gonna burn with the same passion and gratitude I have for all of you, because I don't have like a birthday candle or whatever, but I thought this would be kind of fun because I can burn something. So here we go. Here comes the passion. This is to all of you. I wish I had something funny to say. It's just a match. Happy 100 subs. Seriously, thanks all of you, and I'll see you in the next one.